Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another evening of All the Mods 9. I'm Katiana, and tonight we are celebrating 4 years of our status as a Twitch affiliate. Yay! Dears GC and JC Gaming coming in with a tier 1 sub, 48 months. Thank you, kind sir. You've got me and the game on. I hope your game goes more favorably than mine did. Nebraska lost by 3. If only they had taken a field goal on the opening drive of the game instead of going for it on 4th and short. I am epically sad. I have a stuffed animal as a comfort buddy to get me through this evening. It's my little stuffed fox Mortimer that I got from Colorado. We had a Hail Mary touchdown at the first half buzzer. We had a touchdown with like 2 minutes left in the game to close it within 3. If we had gotten the 3 at the beginning of the game. But no. And we gave up touchdowns on 3 really big plays. Our defense got gashed for 3 really big plays, and our O-line and pass protection was god-awful. So, yeah. Hello, Captive! How are you? Good to see you. I'm going to try to lift my spirits with some All the Mods 9, which is only probably going to frustrate me more than the football game did, but we'll do our best. Yay! So, it has been... You're enjoying your Saturday of football? It has been a bit of a crazy day so far. Memphis was down 18 points and came back to beat Arkansas by 1. And there's been some other really crazy, goofy games today. So, we're hoping JC's team doesn't have something fluky happen to them. My volleyball team will be having their match starting at 8, which is like a really late start. They're hosting Arizona. But the previous match is still underway. So we'll see if they're actually able to start on time or if it's going to run late and things are going to have to be delayed. I don't know. Here is Squishy coming in. He is resubscribing for 11 months. Thank you so much for the kind, happy affiliate anniversary wishes. And JC has reached 115 stream streak. Goodness gracious, sir. And oh my goodness, JC giving out 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Those are going to, let's see, Professor Deadshot, Tryreasing, Alakazam, Captive Gamers, and Raz Sushi. Danny Cannell's at my volleyball game? I'm not sure how to feel about that. Grunch renewing his sub. 28 months, currently on a 23-month streak. Thank you, dear. And Captive, continuing the gift sub they got from JC. Thank you. District might still be napping. Captain was trying to renew his. He got the gift sub. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, we are on a level 3 hype train. Choo choo! You are all so kind. Thank you all so much. What a wonderful way to celebrate my anniversary with a hype train. Hopefully, District wakes up from his nap and will be able to join us. See what interesting emote everyone is going to get for the hype train. That's too funny. I appreciate you all so much. So, we had a stream 10 days ago. I think that's right. And I've managed to get a few things done from the last stream. So let's look quick at the quests that need to be turned in since then. A big thank you. Oh, what? Wait. No. We're not quite up to a Greg star yet. Now, Captive is paying the gift forward and gifting 5 gifts of his own. Oh my gosh. So, Ordeo and Savon and Cat Lover, Da Vinci, and T54 Red. Thank you so much. We're now up to a level 4 hype train. We're about to set a new hype train record. That's so awesome! How exciting! We're 65% through a level 4 hype train. Oh, I love that Del Vinci got one of the gift subs. He's been real active in our chats the last few streams. Yay! That's great. So, thanks to the help that we got from JC, who gave me the controller and some casings, we were able to complete our Mark II. So I will grab the reward for that. And then we were able to use that to make liquid tritanium and liquid darmstatium. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. So it's going to give me a tank of that and a tank of that. And you know, I love it when I get tanks of materials because then I can just put those right in the system. Where's my other tank? There it is. Ignore the other tanks. We're having a little bit of a mechanical issue, and I will show you that in a minute. And there and there. We'll put the empty tanks away here. Boom, boom. And that is set up over here. And I made a little modification. I have it set it up with dual input hatches. And this allows me to set the recipes up to just feed into one input hatch. And then I have minimize the number of output hatches in this one, so I only have to worry about pulling the output out from, where are they? Over here. So I've got 4 of them. So I can pull out up to 32 there. There's 16 there. There's 16 there. So there's not any output on the outside, and there's no extra inputs, but these dual inputs will give me plenty of space. So that is very, very nice. My one issue is if it gets stacked and is trying to make both at the same time, they can clash. So I may need to separate them and do like one in one dual input hatch and one in the other. So something I sort of need to be careful of. I'm running into that in our advanced large chemical reactor a little bit. So I have to go down there every once in a while and clean things up. A little bit annoying, but the speed I'm getting out of the large chemical reactor is great, but I'm still seeing some of the conflicts with items disappearing, and I'm still seeing some of the conflicts of getting multiple items in there and things then run into each other. So I'm still having to do some cleanup here and there, but the overall speed at which things are processing is lovely. It's terrific. Okay, Hype Train is successful. We had 14 sub gifts and 0 bits. And Hype Chest is opening. Oh my gosh! Everybody, look at the new emote! Bing! Oh, Grinch, you got a cute one! Look at his little painting! Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Oh, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, everybody. That was great. So awesome. Okay, so with our liquid tritanium and our liquid darmstatium, we make those into ingots so we can get more ingots, which is also good. Then this line is sort of stalled out at the moment, but this one I made a ton more progress on, which is great. So for the ingots, we turned into plates. I'm then going to get more plates. And then I was able to make my first UV machine hulls, which is awesome. Neutronium doped wafers. Okay. And then we already had the wires. I was then able to make my crystal SoC chips. Now this required me to have the laser engraver at the ZPM tier, so I had to pause and make one of those. So made one of those, so we're going to get some more of those and a random loot reward, which is another UV machine hull, like in that. And then we get some XP. And then I couldn't use these because it says in here how you can use those crystal SoCs to make the cheapest available to your processors. To do that, I had to have the Elite Circuit Assembler 3. So I made that today. Random reward is more titanium ingots, which is good. We'll take those. And then I don't know where this occurred, but somewhere I got a UV electric motor. So I'm guessing Grinch must have gotten one when he had turned in some of these quest rewards. So I have this, even though I don't have the assembly line set up to make it yet, which is okay by me. I'll take it. I'm still setting up the line because we're going to need more of them to make the piston and the robot arms. And then over here, we needed to make a ZPM field generator. That, of course, requires another assembly line. So we set up another assembly line, made those, boom, a ZPM machine hull. Great. Which takes us down here to the HPCA Advanced Computation Component. Lucky for me, JC brought me some of these, so didn't have to make them. Neuroprocessing unit. Am I dropping things on the ground? I totally am, aren't I? I am. Okay, we need to put some stuff away here. Drop, 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 and then there's stuff in the backpack. That, that, that. I think that's all. Okay, so I have a neuroprocessing unit. I got that from a legendary boss today. There's those. Lovely. Those are over here. Great. I have them, but I can't make them yet, and the quest is blocked. Lovely. Okay, so we have this side is done, this is done, takes us to here, which is a network switch, which apparently is going to be something that makes more CWUs than a single HPCA can generate. You can hook up multiple HPCAs to this, and it will output 576 CWUs per tick, whatever that means. And it requires computer casings, advanced computer casings, transmission hatches, computation reception hatches, and a network switch. Guess what network switch requires? Another assembly line. So right now I have a list for an assembly line for an electric motor, an electric piston, an electric robot arm, and a network switch. Four of them. So we have 4 assembly lines currently in states of production. And then over here we have a sterilized filter casing. We need to make another clean room, which is like clean room on steroids. And it makes it very clear we should not be replacing our other clean room. This is a separate one. District is awake! Yay! And oh goodness! District is also giving subs. You are so sweet! We've got Usario, Potox, Calyx, Seas of Neptune, and Greg! Goodness gracious! 3 out of 5 of those are part of the community. How did you do that? That's pretty good. You literally did just miss our hype train. And it was a tier 4. It was pretty impressive. 4 out of 5. Which one did I miss? Is Neptune 2? Because I don't recognize Usario. So I'm guessing it's Neptune. Neptune is 2? Oh, it's Sparrow. Wow. Okay, 4 out of 5. That's really impressive. You did well. Thank you so much. You are so kind. It is very hard to believe that I've been an affiliate now for 4 years. Just crazy. Which means I've been streaming now for 5. You managed a full 5 on JC's? Dang! Twitch just knows. Yeah, could be. I'm very impressed. It's just crazy. I mean, it really does boggle my mind that I've been streaming now for 5. It'll be 5 years next month. Thank you so much. Yes, definitely get some food and drinks, and then you can come and fall asleep again while I make more assembler multi-blocks, because that's what we'll probably be working on again today. Because we need to make more assembler multi-blocks, and then we need to build another clean room. And I'm not sure if we have the ability to make another clean room already, or if we're going to have to do something crazy to make that. I know I have a bunch of this in one of my backpacks, which is... I actually set them all down because I was getting kind of tired of carrying so many backpacks around. I have filter casings and clean room glass here, and pass-through hatches. So we can take this bag back and maybe look at what do we need for a second clean room. And maybe blow out this. Maybe we blow out this corner here and put it... I'm not sure how much room this requires. So I'm not really sure where I'm going to put it. Oh, you made it to a 7-stream streak. Good job. It said the only thing I need left to complete this one is making sterilizing filter casings. Which, how hard is that? Sterilizing filter casings. Sterilizing. Oh, thank you for not requiring an assembler multi-block. I do appreciate not having to make another one. Because I have 4 in the process already. That's a lot. I mean, really, it's so many. How hard are you? Oh, you're very hard. I need platinum. I need a large polybenzimidazole fluid pipe, and I need titanium frame. Okay. How do I need more platinum? Oh my lord. How am I going through so much platinum? Like, legit crazy. Huh. I do use, and I just cook you, you make a whole block of platinum. There, do this. in the furnace. Furnace. Here. And then use here. I want to. It's one of those things that I just don't know how I would keep making progress on here if I'm playing another pack. Okay, that takes care of the platinum problem. Now I need the frame. This one is the assembler 4, which is upstairs. Over here, here, frame. Okay. Now we need the cable. Would you use here? I need the recipe for this. So this is going to be this with the large pipe. Okay. Where might my large pipe extruder be? You think I would enjoy Techopolis a lot. There's no Greg Tech, and it's full tech, and it's in peaceful mode even. That's normal pipe. It's a gear. Rotor. That's small pipe. Where is my large pipe? Well, I do like the tech stuff. There's another gear. That's long rod. That's huge pipe. I really should have put all of the extruders together because then it'd be easier to find them. Like all the laser engravers should be together. It'd be easier to find them. Large pipe. Large, that's a rod. Bolt. Rotor. Tiny pipe. Large pipe. Found you. There. Okay. Oop. Okay. That is totally not how to spell what I'm looking for. Now I am missing the rod and the ingot. Okay. So we need the tri-rod here. Here. That's the lathe. Lathe is up here. And that is there. Okay, and then the other one is the poly bend ingot. Poly bend ingot. This one should be this one in the fluid solidifier making ingots. Which I totally thought I had that one already, but apparently I didn't. Casing. This one, I think this one's stuck over here. That one needs chlorine. Oh, hang on. This one needs methane. These recipes have gotten stuck so many times, I have them memorized what they are missing. That scares me. Oops. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure I would be more productive in a brand new pack than I would be in this one, where all I'm doing is making the same multi-block every stream. Ugh. You know what I mean? I don't know why you were stuck. You're putting in the same material. Never mind. You're fine. Okay. I think I could definitely use a break from Greg Tech because it's driving me crazy. I mean, seriously, would anybody be sorry to see all the Mods 9 go? Really? Really? No. Not really. Okay, that one's gone. So that is the assembly line for those. So that is... Oops. Alright. So I have got... Now I need... Here. Oops. Here. 4 of these. Go. Okay. Now I need 4 energy hatches for each of these. I think, did I start? No. I did not. Okay, so I don't have any more for these 3. Yeah, great. Oh, I might have those I have. Alright, so I do have... I need 3 of these to convert to this. I didn't do the math right on that one either. Well, that's frustrating. Huh. I did extend this floor out more, so even though it literally encompasses these, it gives me more room to make more multi-blocks because we need more. I have to come over here and clear these because these will get full, which is why I have currently the naphtha and the oxygen, a lot of naphtha and a lot of oxygen backed up, which I don't know why. So this backed up. Why did you... Okay, no, who's... Okay. Why? There. No, you should be doing steam. Stop sending the... Okay, I need to take this one away and put it back in. This is the... Which one is this? This is the chemical one. Okay. I need to take in like a ton of... And I should be able to do like... This isn't working. I think I do need a Greg break. Although I won't be able to find anything because I won't know where anything is. found a place with a lot of chests and got 3 artifacts, but none of them are the ones we need. Of course, because we're just trying to find the one scuba piece. Or snorkel. The snorkel is the last piece we need to finish the artifacts chapter. Just put out 12, will you? Come on. A Greg break does sound really good. I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing like straight Greg tech and nothing but for a really long time now since we got our ATM stars sorted out. This tank will not let me put out 12. This is not shrinking my naphtha amount at all. But I really don't want to take it out a bucket at a time to get it in the machine. Because that will just take forever. What am I trying to make with all of this naphtha anyway? Oh, I need the ZPM electric motors for this. It's not for you. I'm not even sure what I'm making it for. Let's see, where's the ZPM motors at? If it helps, I've done Greg in hard mode now with refined storage. Yeah, I would hope it will feel much easier next time. I hope. I hope. Emphasis on I hope. that's gonna work. Yes. That should make my 2 ZPM motors. Oh, I still need a ZPM emitter too. Hang on. See, ZPM emitter is here. Oh, you haven't set your stuff down yet. Hang on. Never, ever, ever again are we doing refined storage with Greg Tech. Never again. Next time is an expert pack. Sir, why did you have to remind me? Why? Why? Last time we did an expert pack, it broke my brain and I had to quit. Why did you have to remind me? Why? Huh. Why? Why do you have to remind me of these things? I just keep telling myself I finished DDSS without automation. I can do these things. I can finish DD. Why are you stuck? Alright, you need water. Oxygen. You should not keep getting stuck. Silly, silly reactors. You thought money was going to be the side pack. Yeah, that's what you thought. Ha ha ha. I mean, you finished Ocean Block in what, 2 months? Albeit it was quite the team effort, so that helped tremendously. Yeah. Meant to be a filler, and Modifactory still isn't ready for us. uh... Greg finished it in 2 months. District was just along for the ride. Yes, Ocean Block was the filler, and now we're going to do the next filler, which is this Techopolis. All right, I'm going to write that down. Techopolis. All right. Civilization from the Beyond. Find all of the new ancient cities. Wow, that's a good achievement. Well done. Techopolis 3. Okay, Techopolis 3. Alright. Since I'm writing it down and all. Well, that's good because we don't want me installing the wrong pack. That would make it very hard for me to get in. And you're starting that in 2 weeks, right? Because district's taking next Sunday off. Okay. So let's see. Tomorrow's. That's okay. So I gotta think here. So it's 9:21. 9:28 is the break. So it's 9. Let's see. 28, 29, 30, 10. Not 7. 5. Okay. I will plan on being there. We'll see what time Akumadori has to be to work because I've got to factor that in on Sunday mornings. But dang it, now I'm going to have to come up with another base idea. And T3 is going to be a skyblock. Oh, dear God. Seriously. Oh. Oh my. Techopolis and it's a skyblock. Oh God. I don't think I've done a skyblock since Sky Factory 4. And make your base in the nether. Nobody ever does that. No, nobody ever does their base outside of the overworld. Never, ever, ever, ever does bases outside of the overworld. Never, ever, 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 ever. Someone missed the sarcasm. It wasn't dripping out of my mouth quite thickly enough. Silly man. Here we are trying to rib district. who was following our lead by putting it in another dimension. Just for the record, we did it first. And I hate the Nether. I would never want to live there. Ugh. That's like my least favorite dimension of all of them in the game. I don't like the Nether at all. Every time I go there, I just get killed. Yuck. If I'm bored with Greg Tech, I can come loot this ancient city in the end. You're getting lots of artifacts. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to come do that because we might end up getting our scuba one. Let me empty these with all of this stupid. One of the crafts is going to have to start over because all of the sulfuric naphtha went detour and I don't know why exactly. Hopefully moving that recipe back out of the large and into here will make it better. Oh, this one's going to take a while to get all that oxygen out. You're not sure how the skyblock is going to work on Techopolis. We'll find out. We could all spawn on the same tree. Okay, I don't know how big of a tree it is. I don't know if there's room for multiple people on a single tree. Everyone may end up falling out to their deaths. That could be bad. Although if it has the similar thing that Sky Factory 4 has, everyone just falls and then comes back in the top of the world and then falls again, and then it just gets really dizzying. Ugh. Which, could be funny or could be terrifying. Like giving you vertigo kind of terrifying. Is that done? No, not yet. Okay. Those are all empty. That's not empty yet. Okay, that's empty, that's empty, that's empty, that's empty, that's empty. Okay, I'm going to put these all in here. Okay, let me put the buckets in here. And then I'm going to put all of the pieces for my assembly multi-blocks away. Put these in here, 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 and that goes in here. Okay. In before someone digs out the tree and the blocks below it so new spawners fall straight through. Oh, that would be bad. That would be bad. Is there a waystone in this end city so I can come and loot it? Yes, okay. So usually ends up at the very end. Here we go. Okay, I'm kind of scared of the fact that there are end crystals just hanging out over here. All over the place. Holy cow. Okay. Pardon me? Also kind of freaking out of the fact that there is a portal right here. Like, why is there a portal right here? That gigantic portal took you to an end dragon island. Yeah, I'm like, why is there a portal right here? I was not expecting there to be a portal right here. Where? Oh, took you to an end dragon island that you've already been to. Okay. Where in here are the chests at? Oh, no, 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 no. No, don't need, no, no, don't need, no. Don't need. Ow. Oh. Oh, no. No, no, no. The chest. Oh. Nothing great there. artifactory. There is a trap door here going down. Are there chests under the ground in that I should go to? There's a trap door over here. Like, literally, all I'm finding in the chests are banners. I don't know why. You've gotten 3 artifacts and you found one in that chest even. Jeez. What is my luck at? My luck is at 19.5. I'm guessing it's because there's so many mobs. Okay, that is crazy that I'm not getting artifacts and you have a higher luck than me and you got 3. Like, legit, that's crazy. I'm getting good magic books, which, I mean, those are good treasures. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not getting good treasures. I mean, the TPS is 16.5. And there is a lot of phantom activity. And Does that portal take you back to the end dragon? Back to the original end dragon? Did the first time you used it. So like that's just weird. That was weird too. Yeah, you're right. It just like an instant teleport. No portal sound, no nothing. It just sent us here. I mean, I suppose check our coordinates. X is 5, Z is -1, and Y is 62. Which, that makes sense. Where is my bow at? I can respawn the end dragon, but I don't have my bow for taking him out. But if you want me to spawn the end dragon for you, I can. Because I grabbed some end crystals. Would you like me to spawn the end dragon for you? Alright. Here comes. Here's one. 2. This is true. 3. 4. Oh, please don't let me get killed. Please don't let me get killed. Oh, jeez. Oh, very loud. Ow. What do you mean he's dead? I haven't finished taking out the crystals yet. You killed him, but that is too hilariously funny. Too hilariously funny. Like, oh, I'll take out the crystals so he can take out the dragon. Wang, 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 wang. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I get to find getting all the. Ow! 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 All right, here, Mr. Eggs. Where are you? There you are. All right, Mr. All right, I got the one to move. Now I gotta find where it went to. There it is. Wait, right. There's one. Alright, where's Grinch? Grinch, Grinch. Grinch. Oh, I got you, I got you. Two eggs collected. Okay, now somewhere. Whoa. Front door. Oh, that end city is very interesting. I don't think I've seen one like that that has a portal back to the dragon's place. And move that down here. 9. Do. I got a green heart. Got the dragon's heart. I got 2 netherite shovels. I'm not sure where those came from. Dragon's tooth. Some raw dragon meat. Dragon scales. Cool. And a steel touch netherite helmet of the Mage Master. Well then. Put those away and put that away. I'll throw those in my bag so I have food. Nebraska is dominating the first set. They are at set point at 24-15. Yes. Good. Nebraska fans need something to cheer for after that football game today. Okay, what do we have going on here? We have got... This looks stuck trying to make the ZPM emitter. So where are we stuck at? Not there. Is it over here? Yes. So you're stuck and you need boom, boom. That. Alright, is anything... We have 34 helium flamingos. Why do we not have... a darn snorkel? I mean, that's just nuts. "38 chorus totems, 34 helium flamingos, 23 pairs of kitty slippers, 22 rooted boots, and no snorkels." Georgia Tech took out Temple? Oh, goodness. Illinois is getting destroyed. That's Indiana. Was that Indiana, Illinois? Was that the game? Okay, now that we're back at the overworld, is the framiness better? 35-7 at the half. Okay, so this is going to be the sulfurized naphtha. I need 12 buckets of you. Because that's going to go in here. Right? Why is these things getting stuck? Yes, it's back to normal. So it's something specific just to the end. Okay, so is this the... So this is back to the sulfuric acid problem. So I'm going to cancel that. Cancel that. Let's try this one again. Cancel. Okay, so whatever had gotten stuck before, I think is unstuck. Yes, because now it's moving forward. Or at least it looks like it's moving forward. Now this is the one I need to go and fix because the ZPM emitter, that's this one. One of these is not right, is it? Not that one. This one. So this one I need to unlock and do this. Okay, and then I should be able to do this, and then the quantum things should go in there and flow correctly because it's the only drawer that is not locked. I think that'll fix the problem. Those have been the recipes when they can have multiple options don't work that great in the RS system. If I don't pay attention and make sure that I have my drawers and my recipes in sync with each other, they can cause conflicts. And I'm just like, up. Okay. So now this is the electric motor, and the tritium foils are going to be in the wrong drawers. So I need to take that off, go down, put it back on so I can fly up, and then over to the... No, that's not working because it's unlocked. The foils are getting to here first. Mistake. Okay, hang on. And I need to take the foils out of there. Just a second. Oh, never mind. Okay, the quantum got in there. I need to take the quantum out. I need to run around to here. I need to lock the drawer and put the quantums in it so that it is locked to the right thing. Then put it in there. Then 32 of you are going to go into here, and 62 of you are going to go into here. I think that's going to fix it. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yes. Okay. CPM emitter is now fixed. Okay. Almost got it. Alright, so that is the casing here. That goes there. And that is this one, which gives me crystal processor assembly for a reward. Alright, so that unlocks 2 more things, which probably has to be made in a room with these things, I would guess. You really ought to be careful with this bucket. I'm sure you don't want to get an infection from it. A bacteria bucket. Requires a sterile clean room. So I need a brewery in a sterile clean room. Okay. So I need, and what about this one? Sterile clean room. Okay. Meanwhile, our energy hatches are waiting on... I'm not sure what. You're stuck. You're stuck. And why are you stuck? is my magnesium? Why is my magnesium here instead of in here? Don't know. We'll just put it in there. That was not what was holding up this, though. You're holding up looking for nitric acid, which I'm guessing, are you stuck over here? Okay. Give me my tank. Naphtha and steam, which are making the light leak. Steam crack naphtha. You are full of lightly steam cracked naphtha, but you're not draining very fast. We need a stack upgrade. Sugar, which is not spelled that way. Okay, you're empty now. Give me another upgrade over here. Now I need some speed upgrades. And more sugar. And why do you have no speed upgrades in you? What's the deal? Like, what? Okay, you're empty. You're Well, no wonder things are going so slow. What even? 1 stack upgrade, 3 speed. Oh, look, you're empty. What's happening over here? Okay, you're empty. You're empty. You're empty. Okay, that's much better. Like, what even? Rutile and chlorine gas. What's going on in here? Rutile dust. Where is rutile? Rutile dust needs carbon dust. Carbon dust. Okay. Now I've got naphtha with nitrogen dioxide that's stuck. I hate. I have so much hate. Nitrogen dioxide mixes with water. Okay. So then this needs 2 hydrogen. That's left over from before I moved the recipe, so now that's taken care of. And that is left over from, I don't know what. We're just going to put it in there. And put that and that away, put that away. Okay. Okay. That is clear, that is clear. Alright, what do we have going now? Alright, this is now working again. Thank goodness. We need to get our energy so that we can finish the UV electric motor multi-block. And then move on to what blocks are missing from the UV piston and robotic arm, which are these, which will unlock the ultimate assembler, UV energy hatch, energy hatch, energy hatch. And then the ultimate assembler is going to unlock our ultimate voltage coil. Let's add another clean room to our arsenal, except this one will not only ensure the room is clean, it will sterilize the environment. We will be able to work with organic material in our clean room, and we won't have to worry about contaminants. Okay, so last green, clean room. Requires filter casings in the ceiling, excluding the edges, accepts up to 4 drawers. Generators, mufflers, drills, and primitive machines are too dirty for the clean room. Send power through holes or diodes in the wall. Send up to 8 AE2 channels through holes in the walls. We can bypass that with the wireless, so that's not a problem. We're going to need another one of these. And where did I put the backpack that's got this in it? So I've got glass and I've got these filter casings. So how do I have those in? Let's go look at our existing clean room. Alright, on the assumption I'm not making one this big. I've got plascrete in the floors. So I'm going to need a lot of plascrete. The clean room is in the ceiling. And then I have filter casings in the entire ceiling. So I would presume I need all of these filter casings in the ceiling. Holy crap, that's a huge ceiling of filter casings. Okay, but I can use the clean room glass on the walls. So that will help. So I'm going to need a lot of plascrete and a lot of clean room glass to make this room. And the hard part is going to be one clean room in the center and then a whole lot of these, which I made. How big is this one? Like 11? Is it 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? So I did 9 by 9? That's 81. Oh, that's huge. You're not sure if you're looking forward to the Greg Star or not. I am having doubts that I'm going to make it to the Greg Star. Uh, I'm so close. I want to get there, but it's refined storage is just making it so hard. I have many regrets. The biggest one is that I used refined storage. It's just the storage system I'm more used to, and I struggle with AE2 so badly that I went with it out the gate, not knowing at the time that Greg Tech is much better with AE2. If I knew then what I know now, I would have bitten my tongue and gone that way. Because this has been so hard. In the first couple of 3 chapters, like, these first maybe 3, 4 weren't so bad. Once we got into these middle-ish chapters, that's when it really started getting so bad, Frag. Oh my gosh, that's when it really started to get hard. Because then as the recipe started to get larger and larger and more complex, it... Oh. Oh. I didn't realize I had gotten another reward from the Greg Star chapter. Nice. As the recipes got more complex, the refined storage system keeps losing pieces of the recipe as it's crafting. And it's like, ugh. You did the ATM star for the first time, and you've never done Greg Tech before, so it's a little daunting. Luckily, you're more familiar with AE2. I think this was my very first time doing Greg Tech. So I definitely feel your pain. I found it daunting as well. I think so. Lessons I learned is definitely take the time to make upgrading your machines as you go through each tier a priority, because you'll appreciate the speed and efficiencies that you gain so much as you tier up. I waited until I got to the Ivy chapter, and then I did like all of the upgrades then. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much faster. And I'm like, mind boggled. Well, I went from just base machines, like literally base LV machines, all the way up to IV. And like the difference between them is night and day. And I'm just like, oh, if I had taken the time and been going boom, 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 it would have, I think, helped my progression a whole lot more. Um, Also, refined storage cannot handle items and fluids very well into one recipe. So when it came to the multi-blocks, it was really a pain. I was having to force the fluids in separately. So I would put an input hatch with the fluid that I needed for a particular craft, and then put the recipe be the item only to force both components into one multi-block to make the craft work. As we got farther in, we then got access to these dual input hatches, so I could do both fluids and items in one recipe. That was great. Except now I'm finding if I get multiple recipes trying to go simultaneously in there, they clash in the 2 slots in the dual input. So that's causing a little bit of a hang up, but it's manageable. It's not awful. It's better than it was. And I'm working through the frustration of it because compared to what it was, I can manage, I think. It's just taking a little bit, takes a little patience. Patience is good. And for the most part, these early chapters do a pretty good job of walking you through setting up, walking through these are the machines you're going to want. As you get through the middle, the quest progressions are really not great. Like you're skipping around, jumping around all over the place. You don't know where in the quest line should I be working. And then when you get up here, you're literally jumping from this chapter to this chapter, up to this chapter, back to this chapter, and it's like it gets really confusing as you're starting to get into end game, and it's just like, what am I doing? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what I'm doing at this point. And why are we stuck now? Are you just taking your time? You've made 3 of them. Why are we stuck on the 4th one? ZPM energy hatch is where? And I laid these out like way too close together. That's electric motor. Electric piston. Energy hatch. Are the items not in there? You got your fluid. Come on. Okay, so the item is not stuck in the machine. Where are you stuck at? Oh, you're not stuck at all. You've just given me all this extra stuff in the recipe. Ugh. Another problem that I have. Alright, there are my energy hatches. Good grief. Another thing we have going for us is we do have infinite power, which this would be just impossible without infinite power. So that's another aspect of Modifactory that I'm really not looking forward to, is having to deal with actual power issues. That's gonna be hard. Because, I mean, the amount of power we're using for some of these crafts is through the roof. It's really crazy. Okay, so we need liquid soldering alloy, lubricant, and liquid naquadria for our 3 fluids. So let's find our exporter. It's going to be here, 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 and you're all going to be fluids. we need crafting upgrades. We have speed upgrades. So I'll give you one of these for 3 of these, and one of these, and 3 of these, and one of these, and a couple of these. Okay, so now the liquid soldering alloy is literally right here. So we will put that in there and give you some of that. Okay, so then the next one is the lubricant. Who has lubricant? There you are. Lubricant. Alright, and here is lubricant and lubricant. Okay, so then the last one is liquid the quadria, which we don't have that one in the system yet. So we need to come down here, over to here. Liquid quadria. Quadria. Oh, that one's going to be in here. Oh no! That can't be white. That takes a Mark III? No. We can melt items. Never mind, never mind. Panic averted. I can melt a quadria ingot. Okay. Phew. Alright, over to here. Oh no! My advanced extractor is full. We need to get a larger crafter in here because this doesn't have any more room. That's going to go in there. We're going to take all of these out, put you in here. Take all of you out, take you out. Put you in there, put you in there, take you down so we can... Alright. Take you down here. Give me that. Put infinite power just through the ATM star. Yes. I used the first ATM star that we got to make creative power. In our case, we went with the creative energy cube. which takes 4 empty creative energy cubes and 1 ATM star to have 1 charged creative energy cube. So it takes a lot of power. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of power. But using your first ATM star to get infinite power makes getting the rest of the ATM stars a whole lot easier. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome to our little community. We went this route with our first one and no regrets. It did mean we had to make 1 extra one to get our bee going for making the shards, but it has made that process and Greg Tech so much easier because power is not a concern. Absolute all the power you need, because you can plug the creative energy cube into your flux network. So I actually have it plugged in to an ender cell to charge an ender cell, ender gate system, and I have 2 different flux plug pulling power from it to charge 2 different flux networks. Oh no! I'm also using it through a quantum entangleporter, so I can send power through an entangleporter network anywhere I need it. So I've got power going anywhere and everywhere I need it for my entire base and other dimensions. Anywhere I need it, all the power. Give me all the power. Now you're wandering around your base wondering where you put your cube at. Yes, it is a very important thing to know where you put your cube. Oh, you're stuck. And you're stuck. And you are stuck, but I think you're up here. You're just busy. You're stuck. Okay, so you need water and oxygen. So I'll do an oxygen. Okay, that should unstick you. All right. I forgot what it was working on. What was it working on? I don't remember. Had the ZPM power. I had forgotten. We are making, what are we making? Oh, I remember, the liquid Noquadria. I got that. No, now I remember. I was upgrading the crafter. We went off on a tangent, and when I go off on a tangent, sometimes it takes me a minute to get back to where we were. We got it now, though. Okay. Need my hammer. Turn this around. Okay, so now we're gonna grab all of these. Put those in there. There. Why do we have two patterns for the same thing? Really good question. We should fix that. Okay, so now we can put that pattern back. And now we should have a pattern for over here. Liquid Quadria, which is this one. And I want to make... Ooh, that's going to take a lot to make one bucket. Well, that's to make 10 buckets. If I just want to make one bucket, I have enough to do that. Okay, start. Oy. Alright, so that should be melting the Nequadria ingots over here. Excellent. I really need to get a speedier way of melting because that is so slow. We have so many liquid things of Nequadria. We have impure Nequadria solution. We have enriched Nequadria solution. We have acidic Nequadria solution. We have molten uranium, rhodium. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Then we have Nequadria solution. We have Nequadria waste. We have our liquid Nequadria. We have our liquid Naquita. Oh, gee, so many. So many things. Oh, that's going to take a while to get a whole bucket. All right. How bad is the plasticrete? I don't even remember. Oh, goodness. Why don't I have... No. Hmm. Those are the filter casings, but I'm guessing I have to use the stellarizing filter casings instead. Clean room glass. Okay, clean room. Okay, I do. Oh, my clean room is done. That's good. How much is making a whole bunch of this? So if I had to make like 256 of you, that's not bad. I say innocently. Let's start that. What is the other thing called? Plascrete. That's it. If I want floor and ceiling of that, and if I just, let's say a small room, like that doesn't look as awful as I thought it would be. Let's go with that. Alright, let's get those going. Canceling that. That's still melting. Still melting. These are all going to be stuck until I can get all of these built. Which I have gotten more of it done. So I have the grading, which goes on top here. So that's going to go at there. And then we have this. Dang it. That. And that. Then the next one is then that, that. It is so frustrating when you have a quest that is stuck because of just some random trying to find one item thing. Ugh, it's such a pain. Okay, so then these are all stuck now, waiting on more assembly line casings and the control casings, which are the things that go in the middle. And this one is going to need the research. Oh, we're going to need to do that next. So the research for this is going to require, oh lovely, a ZPM electric motor. I don't suppose I'm lucky enough to have a ZPM electric motor in here, do I? No, of course not. Alright, start making one of those. I mean, it doesn't even need to be a big one. If I just put one in the corner here, right? I don't need to make it a big one. I mean, I may in the future want a bigger one. Oh, well, that got done much quicker than I expected. Oh, well, it's not done, but it's getting done very quickly. I do use multi-block clean room. Oh, now it only has the filters in a 3x3 around the center, not the whole ceiling. So that might mean I only need 8 of the filtered casings. Oh, it does? It means I only need 8. That's huge. I'm going to need a maintenance hatch and an iron door. Don't I have... Come here. Yeah, I have a maintenance hatch. Let's go take a look. How do I have this set up in here? On the back side here. I have an energy hatch. That energy hatch is providing the energy for that up there. So I should be able to just use the highest tiered energy hatch I have here. So I can use one of these. And that should provide energy for this. We might be in better shape than I thought. Might be in better shape than I thought. And it's only 9:30. Good, 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 good. So these are coming along. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, come on. Let's go. Alright, let's come over here to the corner. I'm going to move this. Give me that. Let's move you over here. Move you over here. Okay, so then we don't want to get in the way of this. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So in theory, I've got 11 to work with that way. So I should be able to do... go this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then go this way. Oh, well, let's take that and put you back there. Do want to leave that alone. Oh! I don't want to drown. Drowning bad. Okay. Okay. Ah! Didn't quite get all of it. Get another axe. Use up some of these stone axes in the system. Okay. So if I want to make an 11 by 11 to the ceiling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It would be one below the floor level as it is now. Okay. So let's do this like this. And then we're going to use the plasticrete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That. Now this is only the second clean room I've ever made, so gotta be patient with me. Somewhere in here I have this, which I should be able to use to do this, 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 this. No, not. That's not what we wanted to do. a little bit of a tick lag. Not sure why. Okay. I want this. Oh, that probably would explain why. And now, no, I don't want that. I want that. Okay. So now we've got the floor. So now we have to go up. So now I'm going to need more glass. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I missed one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Missed one there too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to connect these. That. Okay. Then the walls are going to be the glass. Okay, and then we can use these to go up, 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 up. And this is going to go boom, 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 boom. And then this is going to take us up, 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 and up. Oh, we're going to need so much more. Okay, so that takes care of that and that. So I'm going to need 2 more things of the glass, which would be boom, boom. This side. You are going to take us up, 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 oop, up, 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 up. Then I'm going to need another, stack? That crafted really fast. Hopefully it's going to craft pretty quickly here again. Do I have an iron door? Oh, yeah, I think we have iron doors. And then I'm going to need a pressure plate. Let's take put door, and then if I put plate there, plate there. No, I can't put it there. I have to put it one closer. Okay, so that will handle the door in and out part. That there, and here, top, 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 and top. Okay, so I have a clean room glass part done. So now I need to do this part on the ceiling. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Then that. Okay. So then temporarily that's going to be my filler. I don't have enough. How short am I? One, two, three. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not that much. Oop. I think that much. Or like really, really close. Well, I was looking at the clean room here, use here, and it has plascrete on the ceiling. Now this is a regular clean room, but it's showing regular plascrete on the ceiling. It's only showing this in the center. Oh, you're right, because this is only a... You're right. I wasn't thinking. And because I made it larger... Nope, you're right. I'm gonna have to make so many of those filler casings. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 by 9, 81. Minus 1 is 80. Minus 1, 79. It's just gonna whimper now. What? What do you mean a europium ingot requires itself? Hold still. Hold it. Land. Okay, so this can be the maintenance hatch. And maintenance hatch. Alright, so I got those two components of this done. Now I've got to go fix what's wrong with europium. See, now this makes absolutely no sense because I haven't even put the europium recipe in here yet. Which, maybe that's the problem? That was apparently the problem. However, now I don't have enough gas tiers. This is a problem. You are definitely going to need a lot more stars. Hello, AB80, so glad you made it. Okay, so this is this one. I'm going to put this in here. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I want this one. Put that in here. Okay, and then I'll put the wood away. I'll put that away. Let's put that and 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 that away so I have more room in case I need more. Okay, casing, this one, 79. Okay, that takes care of that. Now I need 18 more glowstone. How the heck do I not have enough glowstone? No idea, but that problem should be taken care of now. No. Oh, interesting. Does the system not know how to make this? Because I've got tons of glowstone. I'm confused. And what is it using it for that matter? Also confused. Okay, so now the problem is here, I don't have enough gas essence for making my gas tiers. How much salt water is this thing wanting? Oh, this is a really long recipe. It needs to craft 7,000 buckets of salt water. Ah. We have piles of lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of things, but not the gassed essence for that. Because I've been making a lot of salt water. And if I try to make salt water any other way, the system breaks. Because, you know, refined storage. Okay, we gotta think this through here. That's just gonna put us back in a circle, so that's not gonna help us at all. And that puts us back in a circle. If I try this one. Let's try this. Where's this one? And I try salt water, and I try to make 7,000. Oh no, see, it's using the other one. Ooh, actually, let's do this. We'll add salt water to our mass processing capabilities. And my ZPM electric motor is stuck. Because, of course, it is. Where is the ZPM electric motor? That's over here. Here. That moves to here. And let's get in position over here. And I'm going to need a data orb, which I should probably make more data orbs. Look at that. Now I have 2 UV electric motors when I'm still trying to craft the thing to make UV electric motors. That's hilariously funny. Okay, here's my ZPM electric motor. And now I need to put this in here. And then this is going to go in here. That's going to start the research for it. Hello? Why is it not starting the research for it? Okay. What am I missing? Minimum computation of 32 CWUs. And this only provides 16. So I need a second unit of this feeding into this cable so that that reception hatch is receiving 32. Or, JC, do I just switch out these into this? Or do I make one exactly like this using the advanced ones? Or has JC already gone to bed? This may be a Ask JC Tomorrow question. Oh, how do we go above 16, do you ask? Why, with this blocks. 3 of these with 6 active cooling components will max out a single HPCA with 48. Don't forget your coolant. With 6 active cooling components. 6. Well, then where would you put the active cooling components? If I put 3 of these, where do the cooling components go? I might need a lesson from JC. An active cooling component. Active cooling component. So is that... Wait. You take these out with the wrench, right? I've remembered. Where's my wrench? Okay, I took it out correctly. And that took me up to 28. Okay, so now I've put one advanced in, and I've added an additional cooling. Demand and available remain equal, and that took us up to 28. Can I put more on the other side, or do these have to be vents? So what if I put a cooling component there, a cooling component there, and then I put this here? No. These want vents. Ooh, get more lag again. Can so what is it I needed for the research? I need 32. That took me up to 28. Okay, let's look at HPCA here. Use multi-block info. Would I just make it taller? Oh, where's JC when I need him? I'm thinking that's the best I can do is make it at 28. Because I don't have any way of putting any more cooling in it. Unless these can go taller. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it tonight. I will wait. I will ask JC in the morning. He will be able to tell me. I have the data orb and I have the ZPM electric motor. Um, I need 7,000 buckets of water, salt water. Where did I see? I put that recipe is in here, right? Yay! There's JC. JC, those data, these data things, can they go taller? Or am I going to have to make another one of these to get past to get to 32? No. So the best I can do is increase it 1 to get to 28. I am going to need more. Urgh. Okay. You have 6. Oh, Lord. Okay. So I was able to upgrade the one from 16 to 28 by putting in 1 advanced and switching out the middle one to be an active coolant to keep it cool so that I have 10 and 10. Because you told me that the demand and the available should be equal. I can't do more advanced because then the demand will be higher than the available. You have 3 per? Well, where do you put another cooling? Because I only have 5. Oh, wait. So you have advanced, 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 and in that 4th corner, do you have another cooling? I see. I think I'm seeing what your. Okay, so I can do. You have 3 in middle and 6 cooking TP and 6 cooking TP top and bottom. So you have the three these three cooling, 3 on top, 3 on bottom. Okay, so hang on. Let me take all these out and get them out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so you're putting 3 advanced in the middle. Here, here, here. And then you're putting active cooling components here, 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 and here, here, here. Like that. And that gets you to 12, 12. Gotcha. Okay. I'm glad we didn't give up and we waited until JC made it back. That puts it 48. So now we should be able to do this. Oh, it's not happy. I've got 2 LUV hatches in there already. $16 amp ones. 16 amp ones? Yeah, this is ZPM. I'm at ZPM. Coolant's holding good. It's looking goofy, but it's working. We should switch to ZPM power hatches. Let's see. 16 amp. Oh, you mean this one? The ZPM 16A energy hatch? Oh, I need a voltage transformer with a 4A energy hatch. Oh, okay. Halfway there. Coolant holding good. How are we doing in PCB coolant here? Still at 437. Still doing good there. I've got... Well, I should only need 1. I shouldn't need 2. So, wait, oh. So, use in the assembler here. Use in the assembler in a ZPM assembler here. That's going to be this LUV assembler. This one is over here. So I'm going to put that in there. And then the 4A I'm going to use to upgrade to a 16A. Also in the assembler. Here. Alright, so if I do ZPM energy hatch and I want to go to a 16 amp, I'm missing the voltage transformer and a couple of gallium wires. Alright, so the voltage transformer, ZPM voltage transformer. Here. Okay, so now I need 4x wire and 8x wire. And the wire mill 4. And then I need the 8. I think I have wire mill 8 here. Alright. CPM 16. Start. Alright. Got that upgrade going. Thank you for that tip, JC. How's this going? Oh, it says it's done. There is that. That's gonna go in here. I never did get my bucket of liquid Nequadria here, so I could put it here. So I could put it here. And I didn't even see what that quest was. Oh, the liquid Nequadria is a quest in the next chapter. Thank you. We'll take a whole tank of that. Sure thing we will. Alright, so now I need some cable. How do I manage to go through so much cable? Goodness gracious. Alright. Run that there. Alright, so as soon as it gets enough of the fluids, we'll be good there. Now I just need this, and I need my wrench. Now I should be able to do boom, boom, boom. Do. And then we'll take do, doot, Doot, doot. And then we're going to need an importer on the end. And doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot, doot. That should... There's the samarium rod. There's 4 of those. There's 4 of those. There's 8 of those. 64 of those. 32 of those. 2 of those. Soldering alloy, lubricant, and liquid nequadria. And how much liquid nequadria do we need for this craft? 576. And we need the power. We have the power. What are you waiting for? Soldering alloy, lubricant, nequadria. Soldering alloy, lubricant, nequadria. Um, CPM power. Long magnetic samarium rod. 4 long titanium rods. 4 rings, 8 rounds. 1, 4, 4, 8. Oh. Wait. I see the problem. There's only 32 there. I figured it out. Now, it may take a hot minute for it to make 32 more of those. Alright, and add another tank there. Okay, now this is interesting. I switched to the other recipe for salt water, which in the past, refined storage would not let me do, and now it says it will let me do it. It's going to need 158 ZPM electric motors for this craft. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I'm not starting this at 10:30 at night because it's just going to crash when the server resets. I will start it in the morning. And by hopefully tomorrow we will have a sterilized room. Oh, liquid Lucian bucket. We can do that one now. This must be part of the area where District was saying he was bouncing between the two chapters. This is where... See, that's not stuck. That's processing fine. Is it getting stuck over here? No. Here's where I'm getting my Lucium. I think it's called Lucium. Not sure. Oh, such tiny amounts. Goodness gracious. Okay, so here's liquid Lucium. Which that is here. Gonna give me another tank. Nice. Americium? Well, we know how to get Americium. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I had no idea those quests were there, and we're already making the Americium wire we need. That's just hilarious. Number 9, Illinois, got embarrassed by number 19, Indiana, 63-10. Wow. I'm sorry, I find that hilariously funny. I mean, at least we lost by only 3. The Royals won again. Yay! We hit back-to-back homers in the 4th and hung on to win over the Toronto Blue Jays 2-1. We have technically not been eliminated from the playoffs yet. Thank you so much, Avy Navy. It has been a wonderful day. The boys showered me with um, gift subs, which ended up gifting subs to Greg, and Potox, and Captive, which was funny, and a whole bunch of people in the community, which was fabulous. I thought that was so great. Am I going to stay up and watch? I'm going to stay up and watch the USC Michigan State game that started 30 minutes ago, right? Are you kidding me? No. No. There's no way I'm going to be able to stay up and watch that whole thing. I know. Our community is so kind and generous and sweet. Absolutely. And we had a level 4 hype train. It was fabulous. I may lay in bed and watch a little bit of it, but there's no way I'll be able to stay up for all of it. I may have a hard time staying up for the end of the Chiefs game tomorrow night. Those Sunday night games are just brutal. Those poor MSU fans with their game not even starting until 11. I know. I mean, at least we have a bye week to help us recover. Okay, Grinch is caught up on quest turn-ins. I'll have another one in just a second. Taking these down. Oops. Don't here. So these go in here. Okay. This should have been 2 full stacks of the Americium wire. Yes, okay, there goes the UV electric motor. Like, so the one I get completed is the one I don't need, which I just find stupid, but it is okay. And now I sound like Dexter from like Dexter's Laboratory. Alright, so now here comes our liquid Americium. We'll get that quest. USC is losing 7-3. It's like oh, never mind, USC just took the lead. It's like I don't know if I want USC to stay ranked until we play them in 5 weeks, or if I want to see USC lose before we play them. It's like either way is like, I'm not sure I like either option. Nebraska's next 4 games, I think, are winnable. I think they can be. I think they could beat Michigan State. I take that back. Michigan State, I think, is winnable. Minnesota, I think, is winnable. And Northwestern, I think, is winnable. Maryland, I'm questionable about. Their quarterback is very good. And so I think Maryland is, I'm a little on that. So if let's say we can go 3-1 into the next four, that would put us at 6-2 going into the USC game. If we lose to USC, we're 6-3. We beat UCLA, that's 7-3. We've got bowl eligibility taken care of at that point. That's only Penn State and Iowa left. Getting to double-digit wins would be off the table. The games that look really bad now are Maryland, USC, Penn State, Iowa. So I think we got four hard games left. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 easier games. But if we can win the 4 easier games, we're still bowl eligible. Is that done yet? No. Come on. You're still coming. Alright, come on. That's a lot of PCB coolant to replace. Oi, oi, oi. I'm like debating if I should put... JC, do we need a lot of the Americium? Like, do I need to set the Americium up in my bulk liquid number? Okay, there's my bucket. No, not quite my bucket. I'm a tiny bit short. You lied. You said 1.0. You were rounding up. Sneaky. 8 millibuckets short. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm thirsty. Come on. There we go. Here's my Americium. Boom. Boom. Alright. Put that. Alright. Those tanks are in the system. I'll need to clean those out later. Alright, so those 3 are now done. Which then... This is locked. Why is it locked? That's done. That's when... Oh, because you're going to need the Mark III. Well, drat. That's here. I've got the plasmas. What do I need to do to make the plasmas? Do I even want to know? Oh, they're in the Mark IIs. Maybe I will work on those tomorrow. I may need to work my way down here toward... Oh, wait a minute. So the Mega Fusion and the Mark III. Those are the last 2 big machines I have left. And the Starforge. Oh, gee, those are the last 3. Why is that unlocked? That's interesting. And that's unlocked. Trinaquadali Becca. Oh, Lord. These names. I may have to put in an order with the JC Penney to see if he's got spare parts. may see if JC Penney has any spare parts. Okay, so I can mark off the electric motor. That one is done. Quest turned in. Excellent. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we will call it a night there. And I have a little bit of knitting I need to do tomorrow, which I could probably postpone till Monday. So maybe we'll do a stream between lunch and dinner tomorrow. I think District is doing Ocean Block and an ATM9 update stream tomorrow. So maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow between lunch and dinner and keep this moving. And I'll do knitting either Sunday night or Monday. I think that'll be our plan. We're not close to 12 hours for a stream anniversary. No, no, we're not having a 12-hour stream for my stream anniversary. Sorry, dear. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm too old for things like that. I'm an old lady. I can't do things like that. I'm gonna have a hard time putting in long hours for game day for districts to support the cause. I'm gonna have to rest up and do good things so that I can do stuff like that. So much to do, so little time. I don't think that's been finalized yet, Grinch. I don't know if a final decision's been made. I think there's like 3 different ideas on the table, and I think he's got 2 months left to make up his mind. Yes, Nebraska volleyball swept Arizona in 3 sets. Yeah, I think he's still got taking suggestions, and then we'll make a decision as we get closer. It's in November, right? I think that's right. So we'll vote as it comes closer, and that way everybody can plan accordingly for what they need to do to plan for their participation. So, Chiefs game tomorrow night, must win against the Giants. That just sounds wrong to say, but it's very true. It's a must win against the Giants. So, thank you everybody for coming out for our affiliate anniversary stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for the kind sub gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you to Fragatron for using his Prime sub on little old me. I do appreciate that so much. And I look forward to having him and everyone else here hopefully tomorrow. We'll continue with the progress. I will try to get that great big craft going first thing in the morning so it can get running, and then we will continue making more of our assembler multi-blocks so we can hopefully get the piston and the robot arm going. And I will download Techopolis 3 so I can have it in the computer ready to go in a couple of weeks so we can start gameplay with the crew on Sundays. So we'll see how much I'm able to play with everyone else, and that will be a nice break away from the Greg Tech, because goodness knows my brain does need it. But the end is in sight for All the Mods 9, and soon we will be manufacturing A change of pace would do my brain good. Thank you, Grinch, for showing us that ancient city in the end. That was very cool as well. And yeah, it was a good time tonight. It was a fun time. And I'm glad we were able to get some progress. We upgraded our data bank for the research. That was a good thing. I appreciate JC telling me how to upgrade that. That was helpful as well. And yeah, I'm going to get some sleep, recover from that football game today, find my Chiefs shirt so I'm ready for tomorrow. And we'll enjoy some football, some Minecraft, and some time with our friends tomorrow with District Spark streams. Some more Ocean Block. He'll do his world tour and wrap that up and show off some more of his All the Mod 9 progress as well. So, with that, I will bid you all a good night, and we'll catch you next time. Good night, everybody.